Hey guys, Aaron from the Ball Pit here, back with another reaction video. This time, we're reacting to Homie-cidal by Screwface Jean. I think it's Jean, like the French pronunciation of it, which is the response to a diss made by Dead Boy Kez that I already reacted to, so you should go check out that reaction if you want to. I'm going to get right into it. I'm obviously here at the premiere, but real quick, just make sure you go check out the original thing. I'm obviously not a part of this beef, so both of these people are independent creators. I support independent creators. Go check it out. Second thing I have to say before we start is that Kez is one of my favorite artists, so there could be some bias involved. If you think that I'm being biased, check my ass in the comments. We all play with our biases. I'm just here to admit mine out front to try to be as real as possible. All right, let's get into this.
Time to listen to this.
His hair looks good in this.
Listen. I'm here for the pettiness.
I don't love his shirt, though.
Few minutes later.
This nigga is trash.
I mean, this isn't... Okay, he tried to do like what Shizzy did with the Luke Gone stuff, have a little skit at the front, but that just didn't hit for me. It wasn't that funny. Like, I think it would have been more powerful if you just went right into this, just rapping off top. But I already expressed how I don't really love music videos for diss tracks, so. But that's kind of how Scru does things. So I'm not gonna hold it and have that take away from his performance or anything. Are these? Okay, we got captions, I guess. Oh, I don't need closed captions.
About popping, we all know it.
Okay.
Even got your homies calling me, telling me dog is bogus.
Like who? So, Kez's friends are calling you to say that Kez ain't about shit, right? Which, if this is true, is a nice line. But do we got any proof of that? You know what I'm saying? We got any proof? And I guess I just gotta keep listening.
Bogus like Screw stall him out. It's all for clout, it's all for show. But I know where the window is. I got it, Geronimo. It's time to coach him. I know your scheme already, cause I'm goated. Plus I read you like a book, and I could already tell your motive.
I know your scheme. Okay. You gotta look for a line in his rhyme and then misquote it.
Go look for a line in his rhyme and then misquote it. Call it homophobic, hoping they don't focus on the dope shit. Nope.
Okay. So he's trying to come at Kez for calling out certain things as homophobic, I guess.
Bitch, I know that you hoping, but I could fucking roast him without talking about who he's stroking. He online all the time, talking about he blicked up. Oh my God, it's illegal. She Smeagol be on that snitch stuff.
Hold on. That's not self-snitching at all. That tweet would not hold up in a court of law on anything because Kez did not say that he has an illegal firearm. He didn't say that. In that tweet, he did not say that. All he said was that you're not really about it if your firearm you use is registered and, is attached to your name, which I believe to be true. But he's definitely not snitching on himself right here. That would not hold up in a court of law. It's hearsay. It means nothing.
Snitched up, put him in a body bag, zip it like your lips, brother. Cold word is cash, keep everything zipped up. Bitch, what repeating like Dax back in the day? All your diss is super lame, you just repeating what you say, Kez.
Okay, the Dax reference was cool. All your diss is lame, you just repeating what you say. I could see it. I could see it in his last diss. I could see it. Yeah, I could see. I feel like the topics might have been repetitive, but he did it in new ways. I could see what you're talking about, though. But at the same time, like I always say, you got to contextualize the diss. Like, I don't think Kez was serious in that diss. Like, was really trying to diss Screw, because he didn't really say that much to, like, actually diss him, other than just kind of, like, talk his shit. Like, he didn't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't say what Kez did was really a diss track. Like, in the terms of, like, and, I feel like if Screw listened to this, he would understand this. In the terms of battle rapping, like people going back and forth. Kez didn't really say anything crazy in terms of a diss, right? So I don't even know if I could call the first one a diss track as more as it was a call out. And this response is kind of reflecting that because he hasn't really dissed Kez too much.
It's like something, 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 cause you're gay. Yeah, I can't think of nothing, so I just call you gay. Even though you're straight, I'ma still call you gay. And did I mention you was gay?
That was that was so weak, bro. That was so weak. And again, I explained all this in the Kez diss track reaction, but I'm gonna say it again for the people in the back or the people that didn't watch that, right? I myself am a member of the LGBTQ community and I identify as bisexual. So I feel like I'm able to speak from a place of knowledge on how this would work. It is my personal theory that Scru and Munfu, but more Scru because Munfu's not a part of this diss. He doesn't really matter in the context of the diss. So I'll just talk about Scru. Scru holds a lot of weight and has a lot of impact behind his persona, the way he presents himself, and that is normal. A lot of people put a lot of weight into the way that they present themselves and the way people see them. We're social creatures. That's important. I personally believe that Scru puts a lot of importance and impact behind him coming off as a masculine figure. He does a lot of things to try to seem more masculine. And again, this isn't unique to Scru. There's millions of people who do this, right? The thing is that calling those people gay when they're not, it works as an insult because these type of people view being gay as either they view being gay as a negative, as we saw from some of the responses to Kez about his diss track, like the guy that was reacting that literally said the F slur multiple times, or they view being gay as feminine. So a gay man is automatically more feminine than a straight man, and a lot of these people view femininity as negative. So to attribute femininity to their character is an insult. And I personally believe that is why calling Scru gay is kind of funny, but is also impactful in that regard. But I mean, to be fair, at the same time, Kez did call him gay a lot of times. Has called Scru gay a lot of times. So I do get the past bar about it being repetitive.
Hold up, let me speak to this kid. Okay. That says more about you if you think that's even a diss. I know proud gay people that want to beat up this kid for dogging the people, then acting like he speak for the clique. You don't. So brace up.
I mean, all you said there, Scru, was I have gay friends. Like, that was the response. Is like, yo, I can't be homophobic. I got gay friends. And like, no, again, as a member of the bisexual community, I can only speak for myself. I can't speak for the community, obviously, because I'm one person. I don't speak for the people. But me, myself, and my identity, I don't see what I see. Scru's fans more so than Scru, but even Scru's regard as more homophobic than Kez. Because, like I said before, when you're a member of the community, and I said this in the Kez thing, I have been insulted or called a slur, insulted for my sexual identity, or called a homophobic slur more so by fellow friends and members of the LGBTQ community than I ever had by people who are genuinely homophobic and hate me because of my identity. Because that's just kind of how the community interacts with each other. Like, if you're ever part of a community that has a large number or is mostly or all members of the LGBTQ community, that's just kind of how it goes. Like, that's part of the game, right? Like, that's how we interact as a community, in my experience. So, I mean, that was really weak. You just said, I have gay friends, and they don't like that. But I don't think Kez did anything homophobic or even wrong.
Yourself or you break yourself, because anyone with half a brain can see you hate yourself. That little voice in your head that makes you hate yourself is dissing you worse than anything I could say myself.
Okay, so he said that Kez hated himself, but the main problem, and I'm gonna listen back because it might have made me a little mad. depending on how I'm going to take it the second time. So I'm just going to make sure.
That's even a diss. I know proud gay people that want to beat up this kid for dogging the people, then acting like he speak for the clique. You don't. So brace yourself or you break yourself. Because anyone with half a brain can see you hate yourself. That little.
So I'm not too sure on this. And I'm going to leave it up to you guys in the comments to listen to me and tell me if I'm tripping or not. Because I'm not too sure on this. But it seems like moving into the part about Kez hating himself, right after talking about Kez's sexual identity, you're attributing the fact that he hates himself to him being bisexual. Which, if that's the case, is extremely homophobic. And even if it's false or even if it's true, is incredibly homophobic, because that is a problem with people in the LGBTQ community. And this is going to be a little rant, so if you don't want to hear this and you just want to hear me react to the rest of the song, skip ahead. There's a sociologist named W.E.B. Du Bois, who's very prolific. He's very popular. He had the idea of something called double consciousness. And originally he attributed double consciousness to racial minority groups, such as Black Americans at the time. The idea of double conscience is that there's two basically identities inside of your brain. So in his original example, there's the identity of being American and the idea of being Black. And those two identities fight against each other because societally, America discriminated against Black people. So the American part of your identity views the Black part of your identity as lesser, and it creates a conflict in your brain that causes a lot of self-doubt and a lot of issues. And that's still a thing that happens in the modern day. But the idea of double consciousness does not, just punch my mic a little bit, does not just apply to racial minority groups. It can also apply to sexuality, for example, which is a minority. So the idea of double consciousness, again, plays in members of the LGBTQ community. And coming from my personal experience, there's moments where my sexual identity causes a lot of rifts, problems, and strife in my personal life because of the two consciousness ideas, where I think that identifying that way sexually is a bad thing, and I'm worse for it. So again, if he's attributing that Kez hates himself to being gay, it's homophobic. However, I don't know if that's just a natural continuation and there's two separate ideas and it just kind of got cut like that. So please in the comments tell me if I'm tripping. Because I'm gonna give Scru the benefit of the doubt and assume he's not trying to be homophobic right there, because I feel like if Kez did something similar, I would be generous in that regard. So I'm going to try to do the same thing for Scru in trying to recognize my bias and keep it fair.
Voice in your head that makes you hate yourself is dissing you worse than anything I could say myself. Your insecurities got you spazzing cause dog brittle. You insecurity like the National Guard with you. I'll ask them.
That was good. I like that. You insecurities like the National Guard with you. I like that. That was fire.
Security like the National Guard with you. I'll ask them if God with you.
Wait, hold on. I'll ask him if God with you.
Send you to the Messiah, leave you stretched like a collar on the worldwide cypher. No. Fucking rat, your hope.
That was fire. That was fire. That was great. That was amazing. Sorry, Kez, bro. He got your ass on that one. I ain't going front. That was fire. I like that.
No. Fucking rat, your whole persona's just an act. Matter of fact, remember trying to get me on that track? Every couple days you would message me and ask, even told me.
Bet I got you on the cipher. I need further details. And man, would you be interested in featuring on a song for my album coming up? I would love to work with you on a song of some kind. Hold on, we're gonna have to go back on that. I'm gonna read these all right. You can give me the Guap Walk verse by the second, if not press release date. I'll have it tomorrow. Hold on. We're going to go back and listen to this again.
Remember trying to get me on that track? Every couple days you would message me and ask. Even told me that your people said I killed you with the rap.
Okay.
And now you say I'm whack and all of my
your music sucks.
Shit trash, dog. You the cat in the hat. Just a pussy with big cat.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Them opportunities that I gave you, I take them back. Your mascot's the caps lock, cause everything you say is cap.
Your mascot, the caps lock, cause everything you say is cap, is crazy. By the way, that's crazy. Oh, hold on. We got even more
They
here.
was dogging you online, who talked to you? Me. When you needed some shine, who offered you? Me. How come you ain't tell your fans I took time out my day to message your bitch ass and make sure you was okay?
Okay, wow.
Probably because it doesn't fit your...
Okay, so basically, Screw said he helped put Kez on a little bit, and he was a genuine friend to him. Again, I can't speak on this because I don't know the origin of this whole beef. Like, I don't really know how this came to be. With the part about Kez getting you on a track, I don't think that part's as strong. I guess you could bring it up because Kez said that your music is bad. But I don't. So I personally don't listen to Screw at all. I just don't really. His music doesn't fit my vibe. But I have heard Screw verses where I'm like, okay, he killed that. Like he really killed that. Like his Cypher verse on the Worldwide Cypher, he killed that. Like that was really good. And also, you're a popular rapper, so of course Kez, more popular than Kez. And yeah, you're popular on YouTube. I wouldn't say that he's a popular mainstream rapper. I mean, he's an independent artist. He's doing his best. Independent artists have a lot to go against. But so I guess, I mean, it's still a valid point. It's still valid and it still hits. But I think it's weaker than the second part, which was Screw was basically explaining how he, at one point, he felt like him and Kez had a real friendship almost, like relationship in that way. Because, I mean, he comforted Kez when Kez was going through some shit online. And again, so I don't know what the origin of the beef is, but like, just because y'all used to be cool and you not now doesn't really mean anything. But I'd have to, maybe he'll say something about it in the rest of the track that I didn't know about.
Narrative of hate. Probably cause you lying to your fans every day, or probably cause then you wouldn't be able to say that I bullied you cause I'm straight, or I hate you because you gay, huh? Honestly, you just waste time when you make rhymes. Bitch, you so soft, don't take none from your waistline.
You waste time when you make rhymes. Didn't you think his shit was hard originally too? So like, it's a bit hypocritical because you talking about how Kez said that your shit hard and wanted a verse from you, but then you in the Pokemon Cypher going, I love his whole bow. And I need to work with him, like stuff like that. So it's a bit hypocritical in that regard.
Cause bitch, you frontin', you really ain't about nothing. You already said you up it, so if I catch you, then it's up then. And
so if I catch you, it's up then? Okay.
ain't you listen to my last battle me had? Pay attention, you're saying the same shit that he said. Bitch,
Okay.
I don't even live in Nebraska, that's why he dead. And I don't need street cred to punch your fucking teeth in. 1.5 views in a day? This bitch tweaking. About to write the song if it's charity when the year end. It's
Okay.
funny that them niggas listen to you when you tweeting more than they listen to the music you releasing.
I can't say nothing about other fans, but I listen to all his shit. I like his music. I think it's good. He said about basically fighting Kez, like that's pretty traditional. That's pretty traditional diss track and battle rap stuff. So I don't got no problems with that.
It ain't a secret. Dog is just a silly hoe. Imagine if you got that interaction on your videos. Imagine if your biggest bid in years wasn't dissing bro. You probably wouldn't have to cry about your money getting low. Let me guess, you weren't trying, little bro? That's like losing in the game and saying your controller broke. So please don't try to say that that's the reason you got smoked. This ain't even my final form. I'm cold as freezes when I flow.
I'm cold as freezes when I flow. So about the first part about Kez not having enough money, like it's valid because it's a diss track. Anything goes, but like, at the end of the day, we all out here trying to work, man. We all out here trying to get money. We all trying. Not all of us be making money like that. That's just the reality of that. But it is hard. And the second part where he said that Kez wasn't even trying, bro. I mean, like, that's not common because again, like I said in the beginning, he didn't really diss you. I didn't think this was going to be a real diss track. I thought it was going to be the same shit kind of Kez did where it's just kind of like a call out, but this ending part, this is a diss for sure.
I ain't about to waste a second beat on this dusty bitch. Hold up. Yo, Nintendo is the closest that you got to a Switch. Don't try to clean it up now that I'm mopping your shit.
Bro, the new Dax. He just made a janitorial bar. He made a bar about mopping, bro. He the new Dax. Nintendo's the closest you ever been to a Switch. So you're saying that Kez don't carry guns? Okay.
Make your voice as tough as you want. You still soft as a bitch.
Okay.
And ain't a nigga in this world that think you hard, little trick. Man, your strategy is obvious as shit.
What is it?
Dog, it's true. All you do to act cool is start popping some shit. Don't even tell a motherfucker that you'll pop them with clips.
Okay.
Then they start barking back. You start calling them sis. Niggas say
Nah, that's not strong at all, bro. Kez washed you on this, bro. That tweet's hilarious. This little femboy just texted me, your music is so fun, ooh. Nah, that's fire, bro. That's a fire response from Kez. I don't know what you're talking about. This whole acapella bit has been like cool so far. Like I really enjoyed it. It's my favorite part of the disc. But this week,
say your song is ass, you start blocking them quick.
following the first 50 people to tweet Kez pack. That's corny as fuck, bro.
So you can lie and say that everybody rock with your shit. Mm-hmm. Like we can't see hella niggas straight up dogging your shit.
Okay.
Y'all watch you lie to yourself because your confidence is so motherfucking low that you should probably dig to the center of the earth because you lost in this shit. I feel bad for you. I read your messages back and I feel sad for you. But I'm still putting this bag on you. But let's keep it real. You ain't mad at Scru. You mad at you. There's some shit I had to do. Goofy.
Get the camera out your face, bro. That ending was a little weak. All right. So I'm not going to say... Hold on. Let me make my ugly face bigger for y'all. Sorry about that. You guys see me zoomed in. I'm not going to say that one or the other won. Because... I think there'll probably be a round 2. I think round 2, I'll actually be able to say who won. Because Kez didn't really diss him in the beginning. But at the same time, because Kez didn't really diss him, it didn't give Scru a lot to kind of bite back on. I'd say in terms of like rap ability and everything, Kez definitely showed that. In my opinion, like I thought his last diss showed more skill than Scru showed in this. But Scru actually came with some like real diss track shit, which I mean at the end of the day, isn't that what a diss track is? So I'm gonna hold my judgment for now. I hope that I was unbiased as possible. I'm sure I said some stuff that y'all gonna think I was tripping about. Just let me know in the comments. All right, I'm out. I got shit to do. I'm not trying to get myself involved in this internet drama because I just don't care. See ya.